Oh, we're starting out with the train. What? It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10 a.m. Cool. Ugh, why do I come here to this office every day? Ugh, it's not like I want to work. There you are. Finally. Oh, okay. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. What? Uh, who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Maya Fey. Uh, uh, you're not Maya Fey, are you? Yeah. I'm sorry, but, she no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, the defense attorney. Right, right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yeah, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm not taking any cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to try somewhere else. Please, I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Yeah, could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. R really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Okay. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yeah, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kinda jumpy, or maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known at my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training. Goodness. So, what's this about a case? Oh, you said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Oh, and there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Maya Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Maya? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically, don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. Hey Gray, how are you? Looks like you're the first one in.
Hello there.
Oh, hi Zen. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for Maya specifically. This Maya Fey person was a few years below her in school. Ah, so they went to the same school. She always told me to go to Maya if I ever needed a defense attorney, and, well, I need one. Incidentally, Maya is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Huh? Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. See this? It's my attorney's badge. Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before. You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me. Its composition is mostly silver, the gold plating is flaking a bit. She analyzed it scientifically. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'd give you $50 for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale yet. Okay. The detention center. Oh, is the music at a good volume? Is it a little too quiet or too loud? Well, there is no music right now. Hold on. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden, as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this here, hmm? Uh, understood, ma'am. What the heck is going on? What? Uh, Hi, Alana. Yeah, is the music at a good volume? Is it? Oh, thank you. Because I was messing with things a little bit. I don't want it to be too quiet, but I don't want it to be too loud either. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Uh, look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Oh, this will be the first time I see her talk. Come on. Uh-oh. Did I break it? I swear it was working just yesterday. Hold on, let me try to fix this. Yeah. Let me see what I can do real quick. Tools. Setup. Maybe I just gotta go through the authorization bit. Ah, it just took a while, I guess. Okay, cool. So nothing needed to change. Alright. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? But, hey, how do you know my name? I mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're the prosecutor? Two sisters. One a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? There's something you should know from the start. Which is it? Which is? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? But wait, but the suspect is... Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st, at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in an underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office? Huh. In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Oh, shit. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means... The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have found me guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job, manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a bit surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't... Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh shit, I didn't even see that. Oh, This? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Hi, German, how are you? Are you doing well? Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Maya, wasn't she? You were in school with her? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Hey, I'm glad you're doing alright. We just started this case like a few minutes ago, so don't worry too much. Although it seems he has very little in common with Maya. Hey, it was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. You're a shambling mess. Oh, because you're a few minutes late. Well, stop it. Different. She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. Just a heads up, apparently she's lagging behind a little bit. She will eventually work. It might just take a minute. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Uh, excuse me? Intellectually attracted, Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. It sounds a bit different when you say it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But, but Lana, why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I didn't, I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say that you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yeah? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. Uh, you mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Shoe love ahoy? Like gumshoe? I'm confused. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Hi, Roro. Oh my gosh, everybody's showing up. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Oh, okay. I guess I'm taking her with me. The prosecutor's office underground parking. Cool. Cool. Sorry, I only woke up like an hour ago, so I've been yawning a little bit. So, is this the lot where it all happened? Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. Phoenix can't work unless he has a young female sidekick. Yeah, and it seems like they always have to be, what, like 16? Kinda weird. How old is Phoenix? Well, he was in the same class as Miles Edgeworth, so he's probably 24. Okay. That's kinda weird. No. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Oh, partner? Wait, what the heck? Who is this guy? Well, what do we have here? Looks like a Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Yo, he has his own theme music. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. M Mr. Marshall. Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? Oh, what's this guy talking about? Is that alcohol? You head along home now. Happy trials. Happy trails, Bambina. What the hell? Was that a hombre, a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a wild sheriff from the Wild West? Oh, hey, what's that on the floor? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Oh, wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? It sounds like theft. uh, I'm called to duty already and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, okay, look at the court record. Yeah, what about it? Oh, I have to go through an animation. Whoa, what the heck is this? Oh, hydrate. Alright. This is new mechanics at the last case of the game, if I'm not mistaken. So that's new. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully from all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. Whoa. Oh, this is so cool! It reminds me of, Oh. Oh, look! I think there might be a clue here. Oh. Interesting. I didn't know that. You should check it out with the A button. So, oh. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID number 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with this. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've gotta be on my toes from now on. Let's examine a few other things. Look, a door! This must mean something. Okay, so the first Western release on the DS got a bonus case. It was made using the new hardware. That's why case 4 of this game was so heavy. In the Japan-only GBA release, it was the big finale. Ooh. Okay, so then this is just meant to be like a fun little additive, and it has cool stuff. I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn how to enjoy life more. Jeez. This was added when the game was ported to the DS for US and Europe. How cool. Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm only on the first game. There's still 2 more. And then if I buy the trilogy for the I don't even know what the guy's name is. I've never played any of those games either. What was it? Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? What was his name? It was something weird. Apollo Justice. Yeah, that's it. Aha! A ladder. That's a step ladder. You're not my ladder, you're just my step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please? Scientific? Huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff that we don't need to be touching. Huh, I can't hear anything. My ears, no, my ears! Oh my god, she is so over the top. Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. And the oil drum looks like it's filled with water. Hi, Sia. Hold on. Thank you. Alright. It's heavy, I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a little stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. Well, this wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see the difference either way. Gosh, this girl is wild. This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrows on the ground make it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose? Aha! The theory of relativity. No, that's not what that... I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe, was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? What the frick is she going on about? Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You could see the whole parking lot from here. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Oh my gosh. Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's the security guard office. I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Interesting. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Alright, looks like we're moving on to the next area. Wait, what? There is no next area. I examined everything. A name and ID number are written here. Why is it so blurry? They couldn't write the text on it, but they could put the little label underneath it? Sergeant Bruce Goodman. I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. Ooh, hold on, I wanna get this knowledge into my brain. It's been observed whenever people have to walk through doorways, even more often when it involves opening a door specifically. And even more so when going from outside to inside or vice versa, which is why you always forget something when you go shopping. Oh, interesting. True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID Yabadab. See? Wouldn't that be better? Yabadab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point. It doesn't take much to amuse her. New setting equals clean slate. Oh. Is that why, like, when moms are like, oh, if you want to deal with your depression, you just have to go outside, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, maybe that actually does work in a little way. Because you're in a new environment, so it's like, your brain is taking in all this new information and you don't have time to be depressed. So it doesn't work. Not that my mom has totally told me that like 30 times. Thank you very much for the redeem. The drink of today is kiwi strawberry. Alright. Wait, can I examine my badge too? In the same way? Yo, this is so cool! So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone? No, I'd be found out right away. Well, that's no fun. That is so cool. It looks like a flower. Sunflower. Okay. I genuinely don't see anything else to examine, like at all. And it doesn't seem like it can go anywhere. Huh. There's no way. Oh, sorry everybody. Now realizing that I gave the attorney's badge on my fan art 5 too few petals. Oh no! Thank you very much, German. Oh, the music is different in here. I'm gonna change the volume just slightly, I think. There. Just a tiny, tiny bit louder. You can look at the other side of the room, right? Can I? Was there a slide option? Oh, there was a slide option! Oh, thank you! Whoa, now this is all cool. Oh, is that a cell phone? Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Could you just tell me one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You wanna know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for victuals, anyway. Victuals? What the heck is a victuals? Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prospector's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great. Maybe there are some other clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us? Oh, it's a different person. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Oh, that looks really good. Hold on. Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. You're overly conscious about private details slipping into public. Yeah, I guess that's important. The 19 years since I first played this game, I I still have no idea what vittles are. What the hell is a vittle? And you, sir? Yeah? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Oh, thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone, even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Yeah. The cough-up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all of the sordid secrets. What I found is that, everyone does embarrassing things. So it's like, if we focus so much on our own embarrassments, we kind of miss out on the fact that, like, for every embarrassing blah blah blah. For every embarrassing moment that we have, I feel like other people have embarrassing moments too. So it's like, what if we just ignore all of our embarrassing moments and we'll ignore all of your embarrassing moments? And then we can all just be happy and move on. Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. Ooh, yeah. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness that my sister was talking about? Please, please, Cough-Up Queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you forget it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. She means it. Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequality. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday? I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil... Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the Cough-Up Queen. Ew. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. Yeah, sorry, sometimes she'll say that. It's a struggle. It's really hard coming up with hundreds of unique phrases. So, what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now know. I know. Oh my gosh, Rain. I now feel I know what they talk about when they say a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield a knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. It. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. This girl is kind of like a psycho. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunch boxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? Yeah, I was trying to, animate her a little more. Like, giving her something called a tween. Tween, which, like, gives her the ability to, move around a little bit. But for some reason, the images kind of are out of sync with each other, even though I lined them up perfectly. So it kind of looks jittery. But then again, she is a very nervous person. She definitely has anxiety. She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of the Trilobite's flavor. Alrighty, it was a pleasure. I hope you have a great day, or a good night. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? I'll try. See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be sure to cause food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, cop-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Honestly, I feel like she's probably the murderer. She just behaves like one, you know? High Prosecutor's office. Oh, this place is so cool. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What, that shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. I almost am guaranteed that, or like, I'm almost certain that this is Edgeworth because of the big picture on the side. So I'm gonna say, Phoenix Wright, you never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. I was right! Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister's the chief prosecutor after all. It's a framed suit? What? Well, what brings you here? Oh, gosh, I need to stop yawning. Ooh. I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here, Hey, don't blame me. We're here to investigate a murder case. Murder? The body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. Hmm? That would be my car. What of it? Ooh. That's cool. That's not I don't consider that a spoiler. Ceci n'est pas un suit? I don't know if that was how I pronounced that. That is not a suit. I don't know if that's what that means. I don't know French. What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. This is not a pipe. I see. Okay, there's a lot of things I want to examine here. Hey, a chessboard. I'm not too up to chess, but it looks like Blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair? No, it's nothing. None of that made sense. Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study these cases, so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. I can just imagine, Detective Gumshoe, would you please, assist me in acquiring case file DL17-4? Sure thing, pal. Just, oh, shit. Miles had a bespoke chess set made just to mock Phoenix in private. Oh, that's hilarious. Ooh, cute. What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisite, blah, 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 blah. An exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. A work desk. Quite tidy as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use, easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture him again? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. Jeez, look at that laptop. That is ancient. The thing is so thick. It's so beautiful. Thick with 2 C's. Whoa, what a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. My, what an amazing bouquet. That's the word. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Huh? Wendy. Old bag? And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? I don't think so. Yeah. Alright, and then the trophy. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Of prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It did? What did she look like before? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? So that K, that's... K stands for King? Yes, you have a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors, kind of like Employee of the Month, but better. In crusty pixelated upscaled Game Boy Advance to DS graphics, she looked horrifying. Really? I mean, she still looks pretty horrifying, I'm gonna be honest. So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud of it, to be the King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors. Please stop saying that. It still doesn't explain one thing. Why is it broken? Oh yeah, the top part is broken off. Let me open this. Oh god. Let me just pull this up real quick. New source. Window capture, I guess. And we'll select that. Let me do some work here. Yeah, that's terrifying. For fun. Just gonna keep that right there. Alright. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it, though. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. I wonder if I can, hold on. Do a quick little boom, and boom, and boom. Custom color, select white. Uh-oh. Oh, did that work? Oh no, her hair is all messed up. Close enough. Alright, it seems like we've examined pretty much everything. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait. No, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. I'm a Sky. It's nice to meet you again. No, that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of the murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait. What did you just say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be prosecuting at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth? To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. But what? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. I should probably increase the time for the stream elements thingy there. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go as far to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Oh shit. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. What? Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Oh, come on, Phoenix. That was so uncool. You literally just got him innocent. Oh, that was a shitty joke. You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Yeah, that was very uncool. Oh, right away. Sky, should I go with, hold on. Another kiwi strawberry, or should I go with tropical mango? Because I just finished my drink. So, basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? Mango. Good choice. You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, Mr. Wright. Thank you. I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why is that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works, yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? Well, what does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you. He doesn't like you very much, does he, Mr. Wright? No, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright! Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth, but then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper, I'm gonna start getting depressed. Could you, tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for, outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's where you got your shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at about 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. 5:12. Didn't the murder happen at 5:15 or something? This is the parking stub from the underground lot. Yeah, I was right. So the murder happened right after you got back? What, Mr. Wright? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Oh. Excuse me, but, is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? February 21st. That's your friend's birthday. Oh, his name is Meekins? Your friend, or this guy? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find any new evidence in in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid is not very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of any particulars of your... Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Ah. Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with the raise next month. Oh, but sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. He looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains. And good luck. Jeez, what an insult. Right. Yes, sir. He caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Uh, uh, thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. I'm busy preparing for tomorrow, and I'm not in the mood for idle banter, especially not with you. Let's go, Mr. Wright. Fine. I'll just have to talk to him when he perks up. Worth pointing out. Yeah? The Gipike, the Steel Samurai, are displayed with pride in his window, but the Prosecutor Award is chucked haphazardly onto the couch. Secret Steel Samurai fan. I didn't think about it. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite. The only thing I'm smelling here is a waste of time. About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards, especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card, it's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? Alright. Oh, the police department, that's right. Yeah. We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and the traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Huh? Hold on, what's that? Oh, it's the little mascot that was on the desk. Oh no? What's wrong? Not the blue badger. Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh, wait, I know. This is the blue badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Oh, it kinda does. Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal. What are you doing here?
That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
What?
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal.
Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. People like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman.
Goodman. Sounds familiar.
Nah, my mistake.
But didn't you work together in criminal affair?
Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. Yeah, he's the victim.
That's what I thought. Can you tell me more, Mr. Gumshoe?
Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently, he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award, even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Skye to do such a thing?
Oh. 3 is neutral. 1 is stranger. And... Or actually, 0 is stranger, 3 is neutral, and 5 is, like, best friends or flirty nonsense. So 3 is neutral, don't worry about it. It's not sad. Also, I think it depends on whoever redeemed it. The thingy last.
Wait, I didn't mean, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. So, hold on. Let me get the facts of this case straight. So he arrives in the parking lot, and then 3 minutes later, someone is murdered and then stuffed into his trunk. Wait, but the knife is in the trunk. Usually in the toolbox, which is kept in the trunk. Meaning that in 3 minutes, someone had to have stolen his keys, broke into his car, and then killed someone with the knife in his car. So they had to have known that he had a knife in his car. The timing on that is so specific. I'm surprised that they didn't arrest him. Maybe that's why the chief prosecutor confessed to being guilty, was because she knew that Edgeworth didn't do it, and that because Edgeworth would have such a hard time, like, claiming his innocence because he was already, you know, tried in another trial recently. Maybe she was protecting him, putting herself in the way like a shield to have someone figure out the case. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking. I don't think I need to investigate anything other than this. I was wondering about that.
What, the dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece.
You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The chief threw together some designs. I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances and dances and dances until the battery dies.
Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops. A work of art is... Why is this a... Wait, why was that added to the evidence? What?
I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
But why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yeah, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. Besides, we put a camera in the Blue Badger, so it's the key witness.
I tried to incorporate your little thingy into the story. But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second?
Huh? Me?
Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa. Okay, so she's the prosecutor's little sister.
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's just a sensitive issue with us these days. You know, with AI and all, it's really easy for things to be faked, and we're just really upset about it. Screw AI. Well, nothing, really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean, this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now, but I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So, anyway, I thought I'd just spend the day getting the badger dance down.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall.
Now that I think about it,
Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
a patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
So, this ID card belonged to the victim.
He was a detective, like me. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that the chief prosecutor, Sky, called him out there to the parking lot. And
Lana confessed as much.
He's in a tough spot. Again.
Again?
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering anymore. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department's higher-ups. It's only natural that people be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took his case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about it. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot?
Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police.
Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer from West LA.
Hey, represent! For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe.
Interesting. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just, act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal.
What a weird guy. Okay. So I guess that's that. Looks like the investigation's still going. I have to get back. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then. Wait, this is two different people? I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, so is Angel in a relationship with the Marshall guy? Oh, still here. Ah, hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? From the sounds of it, she has two. She said the security guard and the person in criminal affairs. I think she has two relationships going at the same time. Who knows if they know about it, though.
Hey, what's wrong, Bambina?
Oh my gosh, where'd my accent go?
What's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Oh, right away. Alright. Thank you very much. Officer Marshall, could you take a look at this?
Whoa, partner. If you're fixing to draw on me, you best be ready for a shootout. You ready to become food for the vultures, compadre?
Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Somehow I don't think he's gonna help us. Oh, that's right, I need to present this thing. Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right into the spittoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog.
Huh.
He holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say the letter of introduction, it says invitation.
I think you just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right, he's a patrolman, not a detective.
Which reminds me... Hey, wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Feel like the settler, strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
13 years. That's so cool. Almost 14. Goodness, soon your account will be old enough to drive. Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Now can I present it?
What's that? Some sort of police passport?
This is Detective Goodman's ID card, strangely enough. We found it a good distance away from the crime scene.
Good distance in this rat hole? If you want distance, get yourself to Texas.
Texas?
This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make, compadre?
No idea. Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros.
Ah, a toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knight, maybe?
Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth? What happened? Oh, this is new. What does this say? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I thought that it would, like, say something cool. I think it just shows how many times people have messaged. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these. Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it? Hey, they could use the same shield over and over. Note to self, the prosecutor's office and criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap. You know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell ya. Alright, compadre, count to 3. Huh? You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas. Wait, I thought this guy was from West LA. Hold on. Remind me to never visit Texas. So this guy's just full of shit. 512. Okay, so he was, what, born in West LA and then he lived in Texas? Or maybe he was from Texas, moved to West LA, and now he's wherever the heck we are. 5:12 p.m. The prosecutor's bright red steed came in at the trot, real slow like. This guy is a freaking nut. Trot? My Madonna tells me that the crime occurred 3 minutes later, so it seems the chief prosecutor was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for her prince to ride in on his bright red horse. So what you mean is the killer intended to use Edworth's car all along. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely need to decrease the consistency of these thingies. They kind of show up a little too much. Okay. And then this thing? Oh. Okay. The victim. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, well. Aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. Yeah, good men always die young. This here's the autopsy report. Death due to blood loss, 1 knife wound. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Ah. So, I'm going to continue his accent because it sounds kind of fun. So the working theory is that she was the killer, killed Bruce, and then shoved his dead body into the trunk of the car. But in order for that to work, she would have had to have had the knife ahead of time, because he arrived at 5:12, which means that he wouldn't have been able to be stabbed by that knife unless she grabbed it before he left. But then again, he also drove back to the office, meaning he had his car key. And I feel like he would have known if his knife was missing. So that doesn't add up. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and the Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So there's no motive.
Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot?
So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective?
You call me out? They shoot you for that in Texas.
Huh?
I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Why is everything 2 years ago? What the heck?
Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina?
So why are you in charge?
No reason. They're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
Yeah, good thing we're not in Texas. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cow dog's been kicked out of his cattle run by order of the chief of police. He just don't realize it yet.
What? He got kicked out of the investigation.
This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest that this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Well, may as well check it out.
Man, what a boring strap.
What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know.
Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess. Oh my gosh, she really is just... Man. It's a pink princess strap. They're hard to come by, you know.
I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids.
This phone's still on the redial screen.
Redial?
Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just you never know with people from your generation.
Whatever, let's just check this phone out.
Well, then we should certainly see who, Yeah. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button.
Hey, I know that song.
Yeah, isn't that the...
Hey, what's going on over here?
Sorry.
I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to the chief prosecutor, Sky.
What? It's my sister's.
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone, except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this.
So, who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of them newfangled ringtones.
Oh, that? Sorry, that was my phone.
Well, what? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number.
Huh. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
No, they do not. Uh-oh, I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. And it called us. Oh, that was weird. I didn't know that it would present to someone off screen. I'm learning something new. Okay. I did not want to do that. I wanted to look at this other stuff. Oh. Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here. It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner.
Yeah, that's probably it. Patrolman go pew pew. Like it's the Wild West.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this guy sometime.
When she says it, his name kinda does have a ring to it.
Oh, I guess that's that. Let's observe the knife. This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple.
What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought.
I don't think there's anything else to this knife. Okay, we move on.
Miles Edgeworth, 5/12.
This is dated the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after he parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple of extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair.
Perhaps.
It just goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh. I like this little detail that they added. These new mechanics are super cool. 36 male, died between 4 and 5:30. I guess that does give like a 15-minute chance. Loss of blood from chest wound. Wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. Single stab wound found. Okay. What's wrong? You look like I do during finals. Never mind, it's nothing. Dang, I really thought that if I pressed it, like, he'd realize that it was his phone. Alright, well, let's examine a couple more things. This rope, is it? Yep, they lay it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. No, he was... You gotta be the only person I know that would come up to that conclusion. A moving traffic violation? What's this? Looks like a note of some sort? 675? 12-2? 212? I don't know. Darn my American brain. I don't know if that's December 2nd or February 12th. 67S 12-2. There's a name printed on it. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so, what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. Rude. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Well, I guess I'll be on the lookout for those numbers and letters. B block is through there. That's where visitors park. I can see that the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think about it too deeply, and you'll be fine. So the girl has a cannibalist cow? Well, I guess that's everything. My sister's cell phone. The last time it was used was 5/18, right after Goodman was killed. Maybe she was canceling her date for the night. Why did Lana make that call? Alright, compadre. Oh, not this again. Okay. I think we've, oh, there's one more. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prosecutor, or the prospector tomorrow, is none other than the Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall? Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will, something's up. But who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence, arranging testimonies, yeah, we've heard it. He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. The rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors that we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But
They're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person, too. Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor, Lana Skye. Hi there. How's your day going?
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. What you're saying is that Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets.
Well, I'm glad that you stopped by.
That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everybody knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you very much.
Guess we got some clues.
Oh my gosh, why am I doing the Texas accent now?
Hello there.
Hello. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, only one thing still bothers me. Kenobi General? Kenobi General. I'm confused. Well, only one thing still bothers me. Is that, Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yeah? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you two talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Oh. A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here.